Yo. Yes. Where's that though?
Inside the place. Second week of consistency, eh?
Kings of consistency.
Fell off.
I was looking at the comments the other day, and people were like, "What would they say?" They were like, "Oh, this clickbait worked."
Last week, yeah.
Yeah, don't. People, what they were saying? They were saying some funny stuff like, "Don't ever do this again," or "Don't like whatever." Like scared us and stuff like that. People were genuinely scared.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Bro, someone walked up to me and goes, "Are you man serious?" I said, "I know you didn't watch the episodes."
Yeah,
I know you didn't watch the
somebody
episodes.
yesterday was like,
Oh, yeah, when I tweeted that tweet, a good few people texted me. Jesse called me.
yeah. people thought like, what's the game? I even saw when I because you said when you tweeted it, I like retweeted it. Someone was like, if KD went on Twitter to retweet,
Because you don't tweet, yeah, you don't
like,
tweet.
If you want on Twitter to retweet it,
Then
it's
it's
speak.
serious.
I goes, yeah, no.
We're back.
We're back though.
It didn't go anywhere. Maybe we should have taken like a break and made it official.
Hold on, wait, we have to start again now.
Instead of...
Wait, we have to start again. My audio just disappeared.
Yo, what?
My audio just stopped.
This was here. So that's you.
So we'll just merge into this one.
I mean, we'll make it work.
Spotify and audio.
As in, are you
distance
saying that this is not going to work?
No, it works.
Now?
It just
but
this
you said
system
it
overload.
disappeared.
Yeah, just this system overload. Don't worry, I'll figure
Close
it
all
out.
your apps. Close Streamio as well.
Streamio.
That was heavy.
You don't have Streamio. You don't
Exactly.
have Streamio.
I don't have
Oh
Streamio.
yeah, you don't have Streamio.
What? Sorry, what
Because
is
man, I
Streamio?
get arrested for that now.
Bro.
You know the guy that did the was it the Fire Sticks? Someone that was
Yeah.
doing Fire Sticks now. Got like
In Ireland or UK?
I'm not sure where it was.
Yeah.
Got like 5 years in jail or something.
got-
Bro,
Proper
the
3 or 5 years or
the
something like that.
clampdown, man,
Crazy.
like the guy that's doing. There's a new one. There's one that somebody I know has. Flip.
Somebody you know, I mean.
Man, coming starting it for like 200 quid, bro, and you have everything like.
But is that really a crime? Like, there's other crimes that are most like that are crimes. That's like just,
But
that's petty. You know the way they say petty theft. That's just a slap on the wrist.
I
or
know
something.
the only reason why they would do that is the companies are losing bread.
Yeah, so
Sky
probably companies-
Sports, BTs, they're all losing bread.
They're making enough money though.
Do you think that the only problem I have is that man are doing like essay and they're getting 5 years.
Yeah.
But
So
man are
is
selling,
it the
man are
same
selling
thing?
like entertainment. Like,
5 years.
what is
They get 5 years.
It's like crazy, bro. It's like, where's the balance, bro? Do you know what I mean? Or flip. Yeah, no, but people anyways were someone came up to me. I was like, and they was smiling. And you guys finished. I was like, for your mind. You think say we finished?
No,
Yeah,
bro,
you excited?
I got a message. Jordan messaged me immediately.
Yeah.
Because you man are not serious. I was like, I had to tell him. I was like,
Yeah, bro. It's what matter.
Yeah, but it was funny though. It was funny.
Because even the way we were saying it on the pod, wasn't even like we had a smirk on our face, like
Yeah, the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
We ended the episode. We'll see you next week. Like,
Well, yeah, man.
it's been a while. There's a lot that's been happening in the world.
So can I start the first one? First one. Some of the creators in Ireland are upset about Victor Alfred.
Oh yeah, I saw. He said that
Quickly, first opinions.
they don't
first
blind.
opinions.
Yeah, I think. Okay. I don't particularly. I don't know my opinion on what he said was. Yet, like I haven't really thought about it. But I think what I have an issue with was you're on a live in America with Moses London, right? There's probably a lot of people that you're not used to. There's a lot of people that wouldn't kind of know about you and where you come from. And you asked a question, what do you think of creators in Ireland? And the first thing was to kick them down.
Okay, well, what did he say? What did he respond? Wasn't he like?
He was just like, I think.
He said like during I'm paraphrasing now, but he said during lockdown there was you could count like 80 creators or something like that, and then after lockdown they just disappeared.
Yeah.
So he said the grind wasn't there.
Yeah.
So it was basically saying that just because you were bored and had nothing to do at home,
You were
you
grind.
you decided to become a creator, and when real life started again, you couldn't keep it up.
Okay,
But the thing is, there are still like creators out there, like this babe, what's her name? Tingy's sister, what's her name?
Tingy's sister?
Victoria. Victoria.
Yeah.
She's been about.
Yeah, but she's back now. She was off for a long time.
On other creators in Ireland. So like, okay, before I answer that question, I don't know that many other creators in Ireland, apart from the ones that have moved to the UK, and there's a reason for that. Okay.
Man said there's a reason for that.
I'll tell you what.
Chat, Victor's being very careful. Okay. Do you know what? I get it. No, I hear it.
If I lived here, if I was going back to Ireland next.
But they're gonna punch you up when you get.
Nah, no one's touching me. What are you flipping?
Wait. So
let me be honest.
if I lived here,
Yeah, like in America.
yeah.
He'd say what he wants to really say. And then
Oh.
was asked him like,
Okay.
yeah, no such
Okay.
thing.
Irish creators. There was a time during COVID where I could say there was about guys. If there's any Irish people in this place, let me know if I'm lying. During COVID or right before COVID, there could have been about 30 YouTubers, 30 people that started YouTube in Ireland. After COVID,
No, they.
Irish people don't like, in my opinion, they don't like to grind. You know what I mean? Is there
That's where it ends.
Do you know what? So I whether he thinks a negative spin on it or a positive spin on it, like as in like my biggest issue, and I personally had no issue. I had zero issues. But when I saw other people have an issue, I saw the issue, and the issue was the issue I saw was the generalization.
Yeah.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong, right? And here's and I, so
okay. Wait. So he might be right in terms of there might have been a drop off.
yeah.
Fair. That usually happens.
Okay, and he might also be right about the grind thing. Let me just explain the grind situation. Let me just explain it. I've seen Victor, and we have seen Victor. Victor, one thing you must. Victor's not where he is by fluke. That wasn't a fluke. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was supposed like 4 or 5 videos per day.
There you go.
Especially on TikTok.
There you go. His level of consistency warrants having millions of followers. It warrants it.
Yeah.
Right? In America, he's well known. In the UK, he's well known. In Ireland, he's well known. That wasn't a fluke thing, right? So here's my opinion on the grind thing. Victor Alfred has a different grind than a lot of other people, right? Now, my problem was he generalized that
Everyone.
Everyone.
Yeah,
Exactly.
But there is a truth.
There's a
in the
difference
grind
to his
levels
grind level. Yeah, fair
of
enough.
people.
That's
You
fair.
cannot be grinding and posting one video. Like for example, we post one video a week in terms of on YouTube, for example, right? We cannot. If somebody says someone that posts 3 videos a day,
Someone that even has another YouTube channel just for clips.
yes, says that you guys don't grind enough, right? We should. I personally wouldn't be like angry. I know my once a week
look for
is what
ways
I
to
think is a
grind.
grind, but he's talking from his level of grind. Victor Alfred has a level of grind, right, that he is used to, and dare I say, he has gone to America and seen, yeah, this is actually the standard, and he has been around people in Ireland.
That's true,
realized
actually. He's seen it from another perspective.
he
as
has
well.
exposure,
Yeah.
and I know he grinds like an American. A lot of people here, and I'm not again. There are great. Let's give flowers to the guys who are grinding.
Yeah.
There are a lot of guys in here who are working really hard. Not only black guys, the white guys as well.
Yeah.
They're living off this thing. So the generalization is the only problem for me.
That's the issue.
But I understand that he may be thinking about it from that perspective. Then, the last thing I'm going to say is, I also think we're a podcast. We talk. 3 of us are talking to ourselves. We have a lot of people from the scene on our platform. Does that make sense? So these guys that come on a platform, we're talking about the scene. We're talking about what they do. We are very aware of what's going on
Within
with ourselves.
Yeah.
So I'm aware of. He sits with a camera, his phone, and plays Victoria and plays Victor.
Yeah.
He's not interviewing people every single week.
To
About the
actually
scene.
understand
So
what's...
he's not thinking about scene. Does that make sense? We think about scene. Jafaris thinks about scene.
Yeah.
Dongo thinks about scene. We like, but he is a creator that creates by himself. He's a shy guy. He goes to these places.
I said he's a shy guy.
He is though.
He is,
He goes to these places. He's not even networking with creators like that. Do you know what I mean? To know the level of the grind that they have. So I'm thinking we would go in there and think, geez, if we were on Victor Moses' platform, we would think
Moses
to
London.
big up. Oh, what did I say? Moses?
Victor
You said Victor Muzo.
That's Chelsea's fullback.
If we were on Moses London's platform, we would think immediately, lift up these guys quickly.
Yeah,
I don't think he's thinking that way.
the only
That's
that's
my
the only
issue.
thing that, like, if you think they don't go ahead, that's your opinion. Could be true, could not be true. It's up for debate.
And he's allowed to give his
Yeah,
opinion.
it's allowed.
Yeah.
The only thing is you could have just said a few names.
That's
Just
my
said-
thing. I think.
just
I
said
think,
a few
hold on,
names.
hold on.
Is it his responsibility?
It's not his
it's
responsibility,
not his-
but it would be nice.
Yeah, I think.
I agree.
It would be
I
nice.
agree.
It,
100%.
it will make you look better even.
I
Yeah,
agree.
I think
I
from
agree.
an altruistic perspective, I'm like, why didn't you use
From a
the
what?
from like a altruistic,
like idealistic.
yeah, idealistic perspective,
that
like,
word,
yeah,
Yeah, bro. Because of
like
like
that
this guy, every other week, is like,
Altruistic.
because of you, what I'm like, oh, that's
Sake.
no, but like I would have preferred, and I would have liked, but then it has nothing to do with me.
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
you get me? I would have liked, here's the Irish guys that are doing bits.
But then we only saw a clip. It could have mentioned it.
You could have.
He could have. He could have. But I
don't know.
think someone had watched it for context, and
The full thing. And
yeah,
he
and,
didn't.
and I was like even more convinced that he was like, they were more convinced that he was on even more of an arrogant type of thing.
And it's also that thing that happens when someone like blows a little bit. They don't they don't give the people that they came from their flowers as well.
Yeah,
Or
but
they don't recognize
Yeah.
their home country
But
anymore.
then I think some people. Sometimes we think, right? For example, okay, let me.
And I'm sure that that's not what he's doing as
That's
well.
that's what I'm
That's
thinking.
not
Like,
what he's doing.
I think it's easy for us to assume
Yeah,
that's what
yeah,
he's doing
yeah.
because he's blown, because we've seen it happen before.
Yeah.
But like, I can only speak for myself. I talked to Victor. Like,
Yeah.
the
he's,
guy is
he's not that kind of guy.
He's not that guy.
Yeah,
That's
he's
not
not that
who
kind of
he
guy.
is. You know what I mean? So then, but then again, I can always say, Victor, well, you probably like it would have been good if you did this, and you were wrong for generalizing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think primarily, the generalization is what makes it terrible.
Yeah.
That's it. I think
But
ultimately.
but then like, okay,
Well,
sure.
that's on.
I'm also like, okay, I grind, I work hard, and I also know I can flip and work harder. And I hear him say that, I'm like, flip. Anyways, me, I'm like, up your grind. That's how I think about it. Do you know what I mean? And again, this man was asked his opinion. He gave his opinion. Why am I crying about this thing?
You know, why are you crying if it doesn't apply to you?
Yeah.
Like if it doesn't apply to you, just keep it stepping.
Yeah.
You don't need to start shouting about it.
Like,
but I understand
I get it.
It's the thing to do.
It's the right thing to do. We would have done it. I think a lot of guys would have done it, but I think we would have done it because of our perspective,
true.
what we're exposed to. You know, I want to give him a bit of grace for that. But then also think about this level as well. This could be a perspective as well. You know, when people ask us when we were in the UK, and creators were asking us what's going on in Ireland.
Oh yeah.
Remember, we
gave
would only give it one or two names.
yeah,
Yeah,
because there wasn't that many.
Yeah.
Right? No. What does it mean that nobody else was doing anything? No, it just meant that if we gave
for what they were looking for,
yeah,
I
if
knew
we
what they
gave
were asking.
if we gave them at that time somebody who was like inconsistent, putting out like rubbish quality, doing all these type of things there, our credibility is on the line. Because it's like how do you man think that's sick? I asked anyone that's sick, like who's like cold in Ireland. Do you know what I mean? So he might not. I don't think Victor was thinking about podcasters.
Oh, no,
no.
Do you know what I mean? So
Think
why?
about content creators in his own world.
Yeah. So why are
Like
podcasters?
TikTokers.
Yeah. Why are podcasters like upset? Like he wasn't thinking about us. In my opinion.
I don't think it was either. I don't think it was.
Like when he probably hears creators, probably hear or put like a iPhone in front of the camera and try and make people laugh.
Yeah.
Does that mean we're not creators?
No, we are, but like again, if the people were asking us like, oh, who's like, remember in the UK, we would talk about podcasters immediately first, and then we tell them, oh, Cello as well. Do you know what I mean? Like when Victor hears creators, do you think he's thinking about Cello?
He's thinking about people in his own world, his own sphere.
Yeah. And that's the thing about live streaming as well.
Yeah.
Once you say something, it's
gone.
It's gone.
Yeah,
There's no way of editing it back and saying it's out there already.
This is cool. No takes his backsies.
No take it.
Yeah.
It's gone.
But yeah, no. Again, I guess that was my because I was going back and forth with Goody, and Goody has his own opinion. Goody's, I think it's out now. By the time this is released, Goody's one will be out. Goody was not having it. He was just like,
I can't imagine.
and I was like, bro, you're for the people. You're a man of the of the streets. So you know
Who?
Goody.
Victor?
No, Goody. He's,
Okay. I thought
the people's
Champion.
champion. Yeah, so you're gonna call all the Nesses, the Simbas, you do all that. He's not you. To expect him to do what
And
you would
he's
do is
never
unfair on
proclaimed to be
him.
that way inclined.
Yeah.
I don't even think he acts like
He
he's
does
a man
it.
on
This
people.
guy is just, he puts out his videos and he minds his business.
Yeah, literally. We need to talk about the modern day father of nations.
Father, 400.
Or that politician.
But what's his name again? Baltazar Egonga.
That sounds like a Philippine, like,
Sounds
Egyptian.
like an African porn star, what?
Sounds like an
No,
Egyptian.
Baltazar is a mad name though.
Who were the 400 women?
No, 400 videos.
Or 400?
Oh.
400 videos.
For at least 50 to 100 women, no?
Bro, he worked in an office of 8 women, slept to 6. That's a good clearance.
He
route.
slept with people in church as well, didn't
Bro, church.
Yeah.
He slept with his younger
Yes,
brother.
Why am I doing this?
I think I heard
Like
something
the
like he
church
slept
girls
with the
are
pastor's wife or something, no?
Bro, I think he slept with his boss's wife. Like his younger
I heard
brother's
like president's daughter or something like that.
president's daughter, younger brother's wife,
Nah, he was out on a
pregnant
mission.
woman. Like he was.
He was out
there.
on a mission.
That's crazy, dog.
Do you know? I'm actually really curious, right? Like, what is wrong with you as an individual for you to find the need or desire to want to sleep with that many people?
A lot of
I don't
guys,
think that's wild.
a lot of guys think that's normal. Like a lot of guys will probably aspire to be him.
Yeah.
No, do you know?
I hear it, but
remember
like, that's a bad aspiration, guys.
Yeah, terrible.
Yeah, it's bad aspiration. Remember previous episode of like Love Island, and the guys will be saying they have like 200 body counts or 100 body counts.
And
It's normal to some people.
like it's just, I think, even prior to me being fully in Christ.
Yeah. That's it. Fully.
No, but you know what I mean.
I get you.
But even prior to that, I've never once had those kind of aspirations.
Nah, this guy is not real.
Wait.
Dave is not real.
But I am though. I am
not
though.
real.
Let me tell you, because I'm trying to be real. I'm trying to be real.
My guy goes, my guy goes,
I'll be real with you, bro. Like, you know what Pastor Aya said, like the cap or what is it? Like,
The rope.
Like, I would be at the edge, bro. I'm not gonna let you, because like I can understand that. I can understand like the deviousness of like trying to sleep with everybody.
Where does it come from though?
Like,
that's what
like
I'm curious about.
I don't think it's for me. Yeah, I don't think that's like a. It's not a. Oh, that's my manly nature. No, I think that comes from like, bro, like the thrill of sleeping with someone you're not supposed to sleep with is something I would do.
It's
I
like
can
it's
understand
like
that.
a win.
Yeah,
I can understand that.
Yeah.
But it's just, I don't know. I'm just always curious, like, because, yeah, there's just, like, what is it?
Yeah.
Like, like, why don't you care about blowing up your life?
Oh, yeah, sure.
In his
Like,
context.
In his context.
Fella has
it's-
5, 6
The
kids.
context I was talking about from was like
Single
was like-
guys.
Like, I'm single
Yeah,
guy
like-
and I'm just doing all these type of things there.
Yeah, those, well, I guess.
No, and it's not even normal.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It's like,
a part of me doesn't understand that as well.
Yeah.
But hey, that's
but like,
at least
he has more at stake.
Yeah,
More to lose, yeah.
yeah, like the consequence of that is still pretty high, but it's minimal in comparison to
Yeah.
your 5 kids, you know, your wife, and like he,
Who has a video herself who was sleeping with another man?
bro, if
But
you,
that was after, no?
Well, after what?
After she found out.
you know, do you know
So
something?
she
I
just
think
quickly-
I think
quickly
it was
did the
just revenge.
Do you know what's
yeah?
mad about
Okay,
this?
I don't know.
Do you what's mad
But how
about
did
this?
how did that even come out? How did this come
so,
out?
so apparently they were
Fraud.
they were investigating him
For fraud.
for embezzlement, and then they found this.
And what the
Whoever,
investigators just released it to the world.
Yeah,
Is his country in Africa, right?
yeah, it's in
yeah.
Equatorial Guinea.
You know.
So,
Africa, the guy that drank Hennessy and smoked his weed.
so apparently,
true,
apparently, he's I think he might be suing the government for the leak.
Yeah. Fair.
It's not gonna win.
And does he think he'll win?
He won't win. He won't win it.
Was it not the government that leaked it?
He's not gonna win. But I don't know. It's and like, I think like there's so many layers to this, right? It's like, first of all, actually, side note, he might actually just have an open relationship, but that's
Yeah.
for her to have her own video as well.
That was more than an open relationship. Bro.
Yeah.
That's everything relationship. Anyway, but like I think for me the layers of this, right? Okay, there's a layer of you're just sleeping with everyone.
Yeah.
While you're married and you have kids, calm. then you're recording every encounter.
Yeah.
And keeping it. Right? That's true. And that's just him, by the way.
That's
right?
true.
And for me, what I'm thinking is, what do you bring to the table for these women for them to agree to be in those videos?
But this is...
He's a politician in his country.
No, but that's like... How do you sway the president's daughter?
Bro,
like how... Like,
what
he's
are
the
you
boss
bringing?
already, bro.
Maybe he has a portfolio of this is what I can do to
Or
you.
maybe he just got like...
The
You know what I mean?
No, that's what I'm saying. He has like he said, he kept the videos.
Yeah.
So he's showing these women, this is what I can do to you. If you come to me, I give you a good time.
My guy goes, he has a sales pitch.
Because it's true, to get the president's daughter, to get people in your church as well, not one or two women, he got like a lot of women to sleep with him in his church.
That's me.
It's not normal.
It's like,
And then
what did you...
He was on a mission.
What was like your question exactly?
What are you
What are
selling?
you saying to them? Like, and how are they saying? Sure, we'll be in the video.
And
like,
then also,
no problem.
Also, I'm willing to blow up my own life as a woman with a husband and maybe kids for a moment with this fella.
You know, the thing with cheating is the thrill of it.
I completely understand it.
the thrill of it.
I get the thrill of cheating, but the whole point of cheating is it's a private, it's a secret thing. You recorded
They
it.
thought it was though.
Yeah.
But
That's what it was.
Anything that's like...
I'm sure that they didn't want this to go out to the public.
Do you know what?
Sure.
Do you know what, yeah? Here's my thing. If all those people,
Yeah.
right, thought that I'm going to record these sexual encounters and it will remain private and they're in government, then I'm really worried for that government. Because
Yeah,
that's
but
a bunch
it's
of
that
bad
government,
decisions.
though. It's that government. It's
Fair
gonna be
enough, fair
you're
enough.
like-
How's what's his name?
Equatorial Guinea.
How's it as a country? Is it a tribal country? No, let me check. Are they
Sure, they have
tribal?
tables and it's something like...
Let me see.
No,
like,
no, because...
how can you even check if a country is tribal?
Oh my God.
GDP per capita?
Yeah, I don't even know.
No, but do you get what I'm trying to
get
say?
you, bro. Yeah,
like,
no.
bro, you guys are making such bad decisions on a low level.
Yeah.
Like this, but this is 1 + 1 is 2 math.
That's so
Like
crazy.
the decision making is very simple here. Like,
Yeah.
I cheat on my husband, the truth will come out. I cheat on my husband and record a video. The chance of the truth coming out is a lot higher.
Lot higher. But my thing is, like, what level of trust do they have?
Yeah, it ranks 133 out of 193 countries on the Human Development Index.
So they're low.
So they're not developed as humans, I'm thinking.
God, no.
That's what it means, no. That's what it means, no.
Okay.
And they speak Spanish.
That's a
It makes sense. It's a strict military dictatorship.
Okay.
But would that not
So
be
no,
more
you-
reason why you shouldn't sleep with the president's daughter?
Yeah.
Nah, that guy was on a mission to just sleep with as many women as possible.
I get it. Sure.
No, I won't be surprised if he has a spreadsheet.
Yeah.
No,
He probably
okay,
has
But I get
a
that.
file on his laptop.
I get that. You're trying to like, okay, you know those guys who, like, I know guys in Dublin who's like, bro, I'm trying to sleep with as many people before I settle down. That's what I've heard that before.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? So I'm not. It's not crazy to me that he wants to sleep with that many women. It's just like I think his head was like, I'm gonna sleep with that many. I'm gonna like make it as scandalous as possible.
My guy goes, regular women are beneath me.
Yeah, that's one regular woman.
I want
This guy's
everyone I'm
looking for
not
people in
supposed to be with. I want powerful women.
That guy is crazy, bro. And the women too are crazy. They have. What level of trust do they have?
It's not trust, it's stupidity. It can't be trust.
No, but as in the trust had to.
Even if it's trust, it's masqueraded as trust. And the fact that you can't see that is not trust and it's stupidity. You're stupid. You're stupid. I'm
But
sorry.
Snow said it's like lower than
Hey,
human
yo.
development. No, it is probably they don't think that way.
Hold on. Hey, let me check where Nigeria is before I start. Nigeria is last.
Would you know what the population of Equatorial Guinea is?
Yeah, I can Google it.
Because that would be
What kind of
interesting.
name is
'Cause
Equatorial
Them man
Guinea?
seem like a family.
Population 1.715 million. 1.7 million.
Small country.
That's a town.
But that's Dublin, bro.
Dublin?
Yeah, I think Dublin's $1 million.
Oh, mad.
What was that in human development something, was it? Human Development Index, Nigeria.
Anyways, while they're searching, hope you guys have had a great day. Comments what you ate for
592.
breakfast.
Oh, did you find it?
As of 2022, 592,000.
Dublin?
Yeah. You're not a million.
Dublin?
Yeah. Hold on.
County Dublin.
Hold on. Let me just double check this.
Customer, not developers, humans. Wow, 157.
Now, where are they?
What were they
What
again?
country?
So that one developer knows. Where was it again? Yeah, 133. Wait, what does that even mean? Human Development Index. Maybe
sorry.
the lower you are, the better
million
you are.
now.
County Dublin 1.5.
County. That's thinking. I got Dublin with 500,000. I think Thailand is 500,000.
Okay, so the Human Development Index is a summary composite measure of a country's average achievements in 3 basic aspects of human development: health, knowledge, and standard of living.
Okay.
But we're a country of like over 200 million though.
Yeah.
200 million, and they're 1.7. So like,
So they have a better chance.
yeah,
Less people.
Let's see.
in it.
Think so? Nigeria 156 out of 193. Crazy.
That's failure.
That's a failure. Are you a failure?
Oh my god,
That
that's
is
so funny.
crazy, bro.
Nah, but that guy is a. That has to be scandal of the century or
Something.
At
That's
least.
something, bro.
400
That's
as a politician. Nah.
As a politician. That's crazy, though.
And then man leaked it as well, which is mad.
No, someone was pissed. Someone saw his wife.
Yeah.
Someone saw his wife. I
someone
goes,
saw
I'm
his wife.
releasing this straight away.
It's so mad.
No, honestly, boys, what are you doing if
No. But
and
someone,
it was your wife? You saw your wife?
I can't.
No, of course you can't.
No,
If you
I don't even want to answer that question.
okay, because you actually have a wife. Yeah.
No, but you like, do you know so mad there? You know your wife's body.
True.
So yeah, just like, eh?
That can drive someone crazy. I will understand why someone goes crazy over that. Like,
You understand murder?
yeah.
I hear it.
Even though it's wrong,
I hear
it's
it.
wrong, but in that
I hear it.
situation, I'm sure you just see red.
Well, you're 100%.
You just see red.
Would you cry first?
He probably break down and cry like.
down, bro.
I'll
My
probably
crying will be in private too.
Yeah.
You know those cries where you're like this? Your shoulder is
his
shaking.
shoulders are shaking.
I'm crying. I'm definitely crying. Like
I'll probably go down on my knees and like just.
Yeah, I'm first
I
saying
say,
it.
God, why?
I don't think
God, why me?
I don't think anger will be the first like
No,
response.
it's
I think
heartbreak.
it will be,
Anger
like, it
will
be
come
despair.
later. Anger will come later. It's
Yeah.
heartbreak.
Sleeping with someone else's wife.
Would you finish the video?
Oh, flip's sake, man.
Wait, 23 minutes.
Of your wife, of a man knocking your wife. I'm not even watching 1 minute. Because now that is ingrained. I don't think there's coming back from me.
No, there's no coming back. There is no coming back.
If you just said you cheated, like you
It's
just
bad
said
enough. It's bad enough.
it's bad enough. But me now seeing it and me having that image in my mind,
But
forever. It's never going.
Let's even go deeper. You now play this and the sound is on and I hear sounds that your wife doesn't make with you.
Yeah, vex.
No, you hear like that's a C sharp. You've never. That's a C sharp.
She normally operates on C.
on the 4th octave.
C sharp.
On the 4th octave.
No, it's very hard to recover. I think, but boys, like this. Obviously, this happens. This happens.
yeah.
It's just not recorded. I think the thing that makes this thing wild is that there's
There's
video
proof, there's
evidence
evidence,
of this thing.
Like I think like scandals like this, they're not. It's not like, oh my god,
Jeez, this man
it's
is
normal.
shit,
Because like even in work environments, like
yeah, bro.
Or the way
yeah.
people act in work, I know you. I see every single day. I know
you have a ring
you're
on.
married.
Yeah.
The way you are talking, the way you are touching,
Bro.
the way you are hugging, especially those Brazilians, man, they greet with mwah, mwah. And
I know, but that's just cultural.
No,
bro.
I know it's cultural, but some are different than others, bro. Bro, some, like I see some just mwah, mwah. I see some is mwah, and they stay there for a minute, and, mwah, like, and then those people that are like LGBTQ, like they're too touchy, man, with the women.
Oh, the
LGBTQ,
I touch you with.
the women
Okay.
that are not LGBTQ.
Right. Right then.
But what, bro? But what? You're a man. But what? Don't touch my wife like that.
Okay, fair enough. I heard it. You don't.
Yeah, I don't even care what way you swing. You touch my wife like that. I'm swinging.
I'm swinging. No, but like, especially in work, when you work 40 hours, you're spending a lot of time in work.
I hear it. No. I hear because when you're with somebody a long time, there's like, like, oh, boys, just be real. Just be real.
Familiarity.
Are you gonna be real for a second? Yeah, okay, I know you guys are gonna fake. You're gonna leave me.
Depends on what we're being real about. Depends on what we're being real
Have you ever
about.
seen like a 5, right? Like everyone's beautiful in God's eyes. I'm just using this as an example. You see the 5 in your eyes, right? And like you just with that 5 a long time.
He thought of someone else, right?
I don't know, man. Come to
thought of
several.
someone else, right?
The number has come to several.
8 or 9. It's true.
Oh, it comes to several. It's like,
Because we're made to enjoy each other's company.
Right.
Especially of the opposite sex as well.
Yeah.
So if you're not getting along with that
Yeah.
person, you might see them in a different light.
So
so it's like 5, and then maybe after 6 weeks, 5.6.
It's just going up incrementally every time.
what? So then, it begs the question then, female friends. I know that's like a rinse conversation, but like, if that's the truth, if I've, someone that you even were looking at as just as a normal, just a friend, is there the risk of, say you for some reason you had to be with this friend like quite regularly?
Of course, there's
40
a
hours a
risk,
week. There's a risk of like, so then would you not have that person as a friend because there's a risk?
Not have the person as a friend, but just maybe not spend as much time together.
Right.
If you get me.
Right.
Because I'm of the belief that when you get in a relationship, you shouldn't. This is me, Sha. You shouldn't be making new opposite sex friends.
Yeah.
And now be talking like every day.
That's wild.
That's wild.
But you get what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with you, yeah.
Once you're in a relationship, like, you can make friends, like, there's no issue with that.
Yeah.
But don't be coming home to me and said, oh my God, I just spoke with Jack and he said this and that. And I'm going to call him later and we're going to speak for 2 hours. I said, what's going on?
Yeah,
You mean Jack head? Let me knock Jack head. and it goes both ways as well. Like, the guys too shouldn't be making new girlfriends that you are now texting every day and you're building a connection with.
Well, okay. So I agree. Say you meet somebody say you meet someone in church, for example, right? And then you have a conversation with that person. Say it's a female, right? And then you have a conversation with her. And wait, sorry, boys, real quick. Do you remember that phase like 2 years ago when girls were upset and we called them females? Yeah. Just
It was like comparable to dogs or something.
Like, oh God.
Relaxing. The Bible say God made them men
Yeah,
and female. It didn't say man and woman.
But yeah,
Or lady, give a rest. And I'm sure there's going to be one person that's going to comment.
Yeah.
You're a female. I'm a male.
Anyways, right? So you're building this relationship with this person. No, you have a conversation with this person, and it's like there was real great similarities there, and there was real like you build some sort of like, oh geez, like there was a connection, not like anything sexual or anything. It was like, geez, I feel you. I literally went through the same thing, and I help, and so you help. So then there's like, how do you manage that relationship? Because that person is like, say it's church. That person you're going to see at least every Sunday, for example. So how do you manage that relationship? Say they hit you up during the week and they're like, yo, bro, I was thinking about this. What do you think?
Yeah.
Is that like?
No, that's
How
fine.
do you manage that sort of thing?
Like,
I think it's two things, right? One, your level of self-awareness,
yeah.
right? And two, your level of transparency.
Yeah. Right.
yeah. Once you catch yourself maybe telling your partner little white lies,
Yeah,
that's where you're in trouble. That's where you're in trouble.
Exactly. And then also, if you feel that this feels different than just a friend, and you're not continuing to engage,
Yeah.
Especially if you look at the babe and you find her attractive.
Yeah.
They say, oh, she's leng.
Yeah.
And the issue is, guys decide that very quickly.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Like, I don't realize your length
Yeah.
3 months later.
I
No,
know.
Second I see, I'm like, oh, she's...
It's only that 5 that builds to.
But then on the other hand, you might think she's leng, but she might think you're not leng.
Yeah. Right.
So nothing can really happen there.
As a guy, that's probably the...
Yeah,
But
nothing
just
can really happen
That's
there
on you.
unless you make her laugh until she forgets how you look like.
do you reckon
Your
that?
wife is just like,
Do you
funny guy.
Do you reckon that Balthazar guy is funny? But me, he's funny.
It has to be funny. It has to be funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, he was
has to be
funny.
I'll
bro.
take the other things off cam because I'm not saying that in public.
Okay.
It has to be. It has to be.
Okay then. So then, this begs my. Go for it.
Balthazar,
Yeah.
what if it is what's that sales strategy called? Word of mouth. They actually got to that number.
Yeah. Probably. Could be.
Because there's only 1.7 million people in the country.
Yeah. But
It's
it's
a
a
small
community, bro.
country.
That's a community,
It's
bro.
a community.
That's Dublin. What if it's just word of mouth?
It's very possible. It's actually
No,
very.
he had to use different sales strategy.
Just like, Sister Mary, go to his office. Are you having a bad day in work? Go to his office.
Well, yeah. No, so because that female friend thing, yeah, is like I think it can be. I think it's possible.
Now what?
That you can like you can build a new friendship,
yes.
but that new friendship has to be like again very transparent. So okay,
I actually think
I'll tell you about that transparency thing as well. This is not necessarily to do with friendship, but this is just to do with like just being transparent, right? So I was at a function, but Mrs. was with me, yeah, and a girl was moving mad. And when I say mad, she wasn't like, yeah, like she was just giving me an eye. That I was like,
I know what that means. Don't look at me.
I know what that means.
Don't look at me like that.
I don't even know if she knew if I was in the thing, like, but she just gave me an eye, and I was like, interesting. And then, like, she would, like, move closer to my section. But my girl's not thinking about this. She's not looking for this, but I'm clocking this. So I'm like, okay, do you know what? She moved a little. She said something to me. She said something so wild to me.
Come on, pray for me in the back.
No. It was because I bear in mind, never spoke. I like
Did you know her prior to that?
no, but
okay.
like I knew her face, so I had said like we had waved. And then she came to ask me a question, and the question wasn't crazy, but it was crazy because we haven't talked. Okay. No, it wasn't like no, it's like I don't know you to ask me that question.
Yeah.
So she asked me this question, and I'm thinking, okay, I answered quite normally, but I was thinking like, okay, what was that question? So then I said to Mrs. I goes, okay, yo, pre that, you see her?
Yeah.
She be giving you some eyes, just so you know,
Yeah.
because that thing now, if you leave that hidden or
thrive.
secretly, bro, like now we're both looking at each other. Now and obviously it may not be anything more than that, but like just making her aware gives like it makes you not move any crazy. You can't move any crazy because
And the issue is, depending on how you're inclined as a man.
right,
If your wife pisses you off in 2 weeks' time and you see her again, you might engage with that eye.
yeah,
You might look for a little longer.
yeah.
And then compound out over a year.
Yeah.
Problem. No, generally is a problem.
Okay, do you think there's any scenario where you don't tell your wife?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. That someone is moving mad towards you.
maybe not that, but maybe let me see. I'm trying to think of a scenario. Like,
Or you're having feelings for someone else.
oh, okay. Let's use that. You have a feeling for somebody else, right? In work.
Yeah.
She church from 5 to 8, yeah? And like you were genuinely just cool before you knew it. Becky, they beacon to me. So then you look at her and you're like, oh, and then you think like, oh, she's not bad, you know? And then, but you like, this is not enough for me to go and say, oh, babe, Becky looks good. Like, you know, so it's not nothing. And then 2 weeks later, Becky wore those leggings. And then you're like, God, Becky. And okay. And then, again, you know how we, as guys, then you saw, like, because now you clocked out, oh, I didn't know Becky had this thing. So then now you saw it like emotion now. You said,
that 8 is solidified.
Right. So now you're imagining, geez, that thing probably is has this texture to it. You know what? I don't know. Listen. I'm just talking like men. This is how men talk. Bro. So you.
What, you talk like that?
No. Okay. Sorry, I was wrong. This is how men talk. This is how men think. Go now. Oh, I think we do. So then, okay. Now you got to like the texture part, right?
Yeah.
How? So, but then say you're like, flip. Why am I thinking this way? So you just like clock yourself. What am I doing?
Yeah.
Do you go home to your wife and tell her, babe? Because bear in mind, this only occurred 3 times. Yeah. You didn't almost know that this thing was festering in your subconscious, and then it was when you just clocked that whole like texture thing. You were like, oh, flip.
Yeah.
But you're like, you talk yourself out of it. Done and dusted. Do you go home and say, babe, I was like, it's just weird. I thought about this. Do you go home and say that? Or is that possible for you to just like not let her in on that because it's sort of like something you dealt with in your mind and you kind of close that chapter?
It depends on how open you are in your relationship.
Right.
And also depends on how would you think your girl would take it.
Right.
Because if you have a girl like, I don't know. Remember that babe on Love is Blind that was very insecure?
Yes.
Yeah, was it the last season or the one that just went?
I think the last...
Or the UK one?
The last season.
Megan Fox?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last season. If you have a girl like that, you dare not say to her.
Right.
Because she'll just be thinking. Yeah, you've cheated.
Right.
So I think it depends on... But if I think if it's just your mind thing, I don't think there's a need to say it. But if it's a mindset and you've gone over it, I don't think there's a need to say because that might just bring up unnecessary issues.
It could be just...
That's what I was asking that question.
It could be like a crush.
Okay.
Like crushes can be harmless, I think so.
Okay.
Like you're just like, oh...
Crush that close to you?
Yeah,
I don't think it can be harmless.
But like, because like is a different thing.
Right.
Okay, no, what is it?
What do you mean by crush? What do you mean by crush?
See...
Because like a like is like...
I like, yeah.
Yeah, we've engaged in conversation
Yeah.
over and over again. For me
I'm
to
fond of you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
because of how you described it, it's probably just like a lost thing. Like,
No. I'm describing a lost thing. I'm describing a lost thing.
Okay.
Bro, you're thinking about texture here.
Okay.
You're not saying the condition of a heart.
The condition of our crazy.
Those are 2 different things.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if you have to say it, but I think I like there needs to be a metric to there needs to be an accountability thing for you to be able to check your mind.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's your partner.
Yeah. Right.
I don't know if that's your partner.
Right.
Because like that could bring problems.
Right.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? But like if you don't check that, like the issue is like bad thoughts like that just need opportunity for it to really fester.
Yeah, right.
It needs to cut. But like we've all. Has this been on for ages? I think it's been on for a while. Anyway, it is what it is.
Crazy.
But I was saying that what was I saying? Yeah. So bad thoughts like that need opportunity to fester.
Yeah.
We've all been around girls that are a bit too forward.
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
If that Becky is forward and it is the wrong time,
yeah,
you like. I'm not saying you fully cheat, but you might go a bit further than you're supposed
Or you
to.
might even think about it.
Or you moving
And
it
even
into-
thinking about it in the context of like Christianity,
Yeah.
you've already fallen.
Yeah,
Do you get me?
right.
You really engage that thought. Like it's really, really dangerous.
Yeah.
Like, but as to the person being your partner, that's why I don't know. I don't know about that.
To discuss it with your partner.
To discuss it, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. Because if it's just, my thing is, if it's just a mind thing now, if it's like just, the guy's leg, I don't think it's the best idea to now go to your partner and say, I've been, like, it could be good for your relationship.
Or what about like, okay, so for example, we know that there's acknowledging somebody's leg, as you were saying, like, like, oh, geez, that body's great. She looks good. Whatever it is, acknowledging, and there's like, like the thought of
I want to
actually doing something.
that's like the I'm saying that attraction beyond like at an advanced level.
Yeah, I get you.
Yes.
Like,
I get you.
she's attractive, but I'm attracted to this. I think I would talk to my wife about attraction. If I ever start like developing attraction, like I feel like I don't know why I'm thinking about this. I would say to my wife, the reason being is because I would want that to be nipped in the bud ASAP before it festers and grows into something else.
Yeah.
Whereas
What do you think?
Whereas me and my girl we literally was like, oh, she's beautiful. Or, look, her body, like we can say that together because she's attractive.
Yeah.
But attraction is something for most of my life has been something I've dealt with myself.
Yeah, but it's a personal, very in your mind thing.
My mind thing. So,
but like, what? Like, I'm curious, right? So, bringing it up in conversation will nip it in the bud, right? At the very, like, even if your partner is unhappy with the fact that you've even said it, that's enough to even cut that, right?
100%, yeah.
But like, it's kind of like, what would be the appropriate response? That's what I'm curious about. Do you get me?
From who?
From your partner. Because my thing is I feel like there's a way that you respond to me to keep that line of communication open.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's
Whereby like, okay, I can say this again.
Yeah.
And not to say that it's been condoned.
Yeah, right.
Do you get me? It's like, I'm saying this because these are thoughts that I'm having.
Right.
I'm saying it to you to nip it in the bud.
Yeah.
But then also like, it could bring up things for her as well, whereby it's just like,
And she has to deal with that.
well, of course, actually, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because like, I'm telling you because of us. And me, like, does that make sense?
Yeah,
Like,
because I'm saying, okay, if the response is negative, how do you then bring yourself back to state when it potentially happens again?
oh, I know your question.
Yeah.
I think we'll get into that in a second. But I'm saying like the
True,
last
yeah.
statement of like it bringing something up for her.
She has to do
I
it,
understand that,
yes.
but I have like I'm doing the reason I'm coming to you isn't to tell you she's a baddie.
Yeah,
I've made that mistake to you before, you know. I
I know you. You are the type that would have.
I just
I know you.
stupidly said something like I was like, and I look back, I was like, why did I say that?
Yeah.
Like, so stupid. But anyways, like realizing that that's something that she has to work on, and if I can help anyway, I will do it. But if she responds badly to me, me now thinking about it, I'm like, I'm gonna have to have a conversation about how she responds. Please, I want this line of communication to remain open. You responding badly doesn't make me want to come to you, but it needs you. Like, you need this. This is open.
Is it bad that she responded badly?
No, not necessarily, because she's responding to how she
Yeah.
feels. But I'm saying she should understand that I'm not coming to you like. And it's also it is also a very difficult thing for a woman to hear her man is attracted to somebody
coming
else.
from her perspective, like
Yeah.
it's literally hearing your man say, "I'm attracted to somebody else."
Yeah.
Well, I guess the caveat is I'm not saying I'm not attracted to you. No, but like I said,
At least I'm still attracted to you.
don't put at least. Yeah. Don't put like, but do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, in me saying that, it like
Doesn't mean that
doesn't mean the opposite about you. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Like that's one thing. Just in case that's where her mind goes to.
Right.
Do you get me?
Right.
Yeah.
I think. And do you man think it's possible to have attraction for another woman while you're like
Of
married?
course.
Yeah. I don't
course.
think attraction is a.
It's not limited to one.
It's a very surface level eyes-based thing.
Yeah.
Do you get
Like
me?
you see people that are beautiful every day.
Yeah.
Right. Because maybe sometimes they hear like I'm spitting this out in the air like this has no basis. But maybe sometimes you telling a woman that you have attraction for another woman may sound like they might hear it as I'm in love with another woman.
Yeah.
Because like you profess to have attraction
To me,
to
yeah.
me.
Even if your girl came up to you and said, I'm attracted to another man, I'll feel away.
I feel away.
I'd feel away.
I'll feel away.
100%.
I'll feel away. So
Okay, so
just
cool.
understand
That's,
it.
I like the flip, right? So she comes to you and she says, I'm attracted to like John at work. And I don't know what it is, but it's something that he like when he reaches for the shelf, like he's like she says something like that, yeah.
He's obliques.
He's obliques, yeah. She says something like that.
I can see his V.
I'm not gonna lie to
First
you,
question,
yeah.
I'm like, why is his shirt that tight? what's the workplace uniform
Oh,
policy?
I have something to talk about, but let's finish
Right,
this one.
so she says that, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, boys, yeah. I think, so this might be a very, okay, maybe for me, I don't think my insecurities have been tested
Same here.
because my girl's so, like, she's so much like thinks I'm the best fella in the whole world.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So if she was to come to me, like again, I think who was it? Pierre. Pierre Taylor is a good looking man.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's a great looking man.
Yeah.
So he came OC, and I think everyone thought he was like a nerd because the way we talk about he's a teacher.
Yeah.
So whenever I was mentioning that he's coming through, they're like, oh, they had a vision of him. Like,
Glasses.
this like
Cardigan.
Yeah, he comes in, he has beautiful eyes. He's like,
And his drip is good
his
as well.
drip is good,
His drip is
he's a
good, yeah.
handsome white man, right? And then other girls like, whoa, I didn't know he was that handsome. And then the miss was like, no, he's bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, but like I'm like, I agree. I'm not like sort of in that space, but I think if she came to me, because that's like attractive.
Yes.
But she came to me and says, "There's a guy called in work. I like this. That's never been tested with me. So
And
I
it's
don't
because you
how I'll
know it's
react."
Pierre that nothing can ever happen
Exactly.
then.
So
Yeah.
here's where my issue will come in, right? You're going to work tomorrow.
Yeah, right.
And you
And
start
the-
wearing
Wear
different
makeup.
kind of stuff.
And-
Makeup to work.
and
You
the
never
next
wore
day-
makeup to work before in your
You
life.
didn't even went to church.
No, bro, you're wearing that perfume.
Because we all know there's a certain perfume.
Yeah. These are what perfume? They come from Zara.
yeah. All those Arab ones, yeah.
Right.
You start just
but like,
second guessing
okay,
everything.
I think, okay, first of all, I think it's important to I guess state that, like, obviously not the actions are going to change, right?
Right.
Obviously that's a joke, but we're not saying that the actions will change, but like, what will that bring up in us in the fact that, like,
That's never
you're
been
like,
tested with
okay,
me.
you're going to work tomorrow. I can't tell you not to work.
Yeah, right,
we
right.
need the money.
Right,
Do you get me? I can't tell you not to work. I can't tell you to uproot your life because I feel insecure. But it's like, how do you deal with that?
I'm gonna ask a question like, is it just his looks or what is he doing? Because I think girls like guys that look good as well, but I think girls also, I think there's more things that communicates attraction to girls than for us. I think for us, we can just see
It's
texture.
90% texture.
And then-
Material.
Let me see. Imagine
Imagine
texture.
And then like you're just like, oh, like attraction, whatever it is. Whereas I think for a girl, and I don't want to generalize, but I would assume that my girl, he's doing something for her, like, or he's behaving a certain way with her that makes her like
see him in the same
Yeah.
way.
I'm really curious, right? In our lives, right?
Yeah.
Imagine that thing was, I love how he always points me back to Christ.
flip.
Or the guy.
Flip.
Yeah.
I failed as a minister. What's he mean? Points me back to Christ. Flip.
No, but like, imagine she said that, I'm like, what is wrong with you? Because he's pointing you back to Christ, but you're attracted to him.
Point yourself to Christ.
Speak on that because that's the problem with a lot of these girls in church.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Well,
I
you're
missed
speaking to
it.
them about Christ. You're pointing them to Christ. They're pointing at you
Oh yeah. Okay.
because they all want this man of God, minister.
But they don't know the work that goes into a man of God's wife.
Bro, we went to talk to like my pastor that I grew up with, and he was just like, ha. He said, like, he just said to her, he said, ha, hope you're ready. Oh.
Honestly.
And she was like, yeah. I was
Honestly.
like, he was like, no, I hope you're ready.
Serious
he
work,
He
bro.
started off as, he said, oh, you're singing in the choir. He said, oh, yeah. He said, my wife too started that way. You know, but then, this is a whole different conversation, but like, I think the conversation needs to be had about if a girl's dating a man of God, that conversation, before you get married, the conversation of what type of pastor's wife do you want to be should be had.
Because there's actually there's a negative connotation attached to pastors' wives, you know.
Yeah, bro.
There's a very big negative connotation attached to them.
Yeah.
And I didn't know until really recently where there's just like, oh, pastor's wife, like, and I'm like,
Pastor's wife is one of the like most trickiest like places to be or positions to be because she's not a pastor.
yeah. But
Right?
she has authority.
She does have authority, but she's not the pastor.
yeah.
The pastor is the one who's leading the flock, right?
Yeah.
Now, people have a loyalty to the pastor. Does that make sense? Now, sometimes people see like the wife as the one taking the pastor's attention or taking these. Do you know what I mean? Like so like because they have the loyalty to the pastor, they're like, and then she, for example, if he says, "I'm not taking any calls past 9 o'clock," because that's time for me and my wife.
People will hate on the wife.
Because things like, oh, she's controlling him, or she's like this authority behind him in his ears, making him not do what like we want him to do.
I'm curious now. So how much emphasis does it place on the leader?
Yeah.
In that
It's all on the
institution?
pastor.
Yeah, to communicate.
All of the pastor.
Okay, cool.
Because I would. So Pastor Darren, right? He does something so beautiful because, okay, his wife is very much involved. I know pastor whose wife, she just attends church.
Yeah.
And she's happy to do that. He's happy for her to do that.
Yeah.
Another pastor's wife who said, listen, I'll help out with the children and this type of things, and that's what I'll do. And you take care of the business in church. And there's other pastors' wives who say, there's other couples who say, we are leading the church. Phil and Ruth.
Phil and Ruth.
Are leading the church.
Yeah.
So Darren and Lauren, that's the same with them. They're leading the church. So he says, whenever somebody asks me a question, I asked him to come and preach at OC yesterday. He says, let me talk to Lauren. I'm his bro. He couldn't tell me yes. He didn't give me any guarantee. He just said, talk to Lauren and I'll let you know what the story is.
Yeah.
He says, David, I do that because I want you to understand.
That's how it's meant to be.
I'm not the pastor. We are.
Yeah.
So
that message is very clear.
very clear that
Very clear.
it's both of us.
Like
not,
if you misconstrue
Yeah.
that, it's because you want to.
exactly.
It's because you want to.
Exactly. You know, so I think it's very important. So you had something.
Yeah, you had something.
Yes. So you know the way we always like give women stick about how they dress in church and stuff like
So
that.
bad.
We always focus on women.
Yeah.
But I seen a video online where there was this. I don't know if it was a pastor or minister or something.
I know exactly. And he had the high.
And like it was good body, good body, like great body.
Yeah.
But like his shirt was like really like fitted.
Yeah.
His trouser was really
And
fitted and skinny. Like
yeah.
you could see everything.
Yeah,
You could really see anything.
Everything, yeah.
So where's the line with guys then?
No, the exact same one.
Same
it has
exact same line.
with women. But I
Yeah.
think because it's not talked about, we're like kind of like I said the same.
Because
same
the
video.
comments were like, "Oh, I wish this was my pastor."
Wow.
I mean, like, cause so then I'm looking in a way that
He's causing them to lust.
Right. So.
and
The
I don't
woman-
understand. You worked out for the body.
Right.
You want to show that you
Show it to your wife, bro.
You worked out for the body.
Okay. Cool. Let's think about ourselves right now. Yeah. We're in the gym. We're working out. Right. Your body starts looking like real good in shirts. Right. There's because this is the same thing. I have the same standard for women and men. Right.
Yeah.
If a woman's body is banging, it's banging.
Yeah.
It's just she has a nice body, right?
Yeah.
Now, if my body is looking great. Sure, in a shirt, I'm gonna look good. Like Smiley he doesn't need to try. I give this guy this shirt. You see this shirt that's on me right now? It looks a way on me.
Yeah. He looks a different way on him.
It looks a completely different way on Smiley. So like and I told him this. Which is crazy. He once went to a church, Sunday service. with
In a vest.
He did
Tank top.
tank top, which is crazy.
Yeah, it's
Right?
crazy.
And he genuinely went in there not thinking about that being the thing.
Fellas didn't hands lifted up and all, you know.
Yes, and I said to him, I said, bro, I know you're going in there thinking that's okay. I said, but here's the problem. Do you think church girls are like pure in mind? I goes, bro, some of them are looking at you like flip. And they just had like,
I want him to lift me up.
oh, bro.
Dead ass. Dead ass.
She's trying to worship, but she's looking at you like flip.
Yeah.
Right? And so I said, you caused that. Now, if you wore this shirt, it's not on you. It's not on you.
Yeah.
But because of what you wore, you were responsible. You like that was but he didn't know. Ignorance we can pardon.
Yeah.
But the second he knew that, it goes flip.
But you see, but I think that's right there is
Yeah.
the fundamental issue.
Right.
He didn't even know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of girls that
Don't know.
They don't have the luxury of ignorance because they've been force fed that idea for such a long time.
Yeah, 100%.
Did you get me?
100%.
Did you get me?
No. I agree that it's like
It's a very heavy female centered thing.
centered thing.
That
Yeah,
whole thing.
yeah.
But I think the standard is the same.
It's the same, yeah.
It's
I
like,
agree.
sure, your body's amazing. And like there's a responsibility on both male and both female.
Yeah.
To dress according to
Dress
your...
accord like yes, your body is good. And sure, like there's something you're gonna wear. And like I saw like look at my miss today in church, she looked lovely. She looks great. Like and I'm sure somebody else can look at her, she looks great, but you're not gonna say she didn't look modest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's like you can look great, modest. Like you can look modest, and we'll still know that this girl is carrying. No, it's true. You can look modest. You can look, and the guy still looks. We still know that this guy is. It works on his body, but that specific man, everything was tight. You could. It's like the problem is when you start imagining things like. I can see
Like the comments were like love hearts, love hearts, love hearts. Even some certain emojis.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. I feel
That just takes away from the message that you're trying to
Preach.
like. It just takes away from everything.
Yeah.
like
And it was beige.
The trousers.
Everything.
That's crazy.
So like, but it's like because we give a lot of women stick because of their dressing, especially in the church. Well, some guys too. Like, granted, you have a good body. Well done for it.
I see. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's one time I'm not gonna clocked it random. It was mad. See the guy in the grey bottoms.
Yeah.
His thing was tinging, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And
his thing
he was
was
church.
tinging.
I was thinking. I was almost like I was almost gonna walk up to him like.
But then he probably doesn't even. He probably doesn't.
Increments that you're talking about
Probably doesn't
is
even
our
know.
privilege. They don't have that privilege. But I'm saying like flip.
The thing is then like would you would you police?
Would I?
No. That's a different conversation altogether.
Yeah.
Would you now police what people wear? Because that fella just wore grey joggers, and he probably didn't know his thing was tinging.
Yeah.
We're giving the benefit of the doubt. He might not have known.
You should know you got bowler.
Bro, what you think you knew?
He knows.
He knows.
You look my wife for that.
You reckon?
Come on, man.
I don't know.
Well, we all know the stereotype of grey pants. Let's not act the fool
The
here.
which?
The grey tracksuit.
Stereotype of
We know,
the-
we know the stereotype. Like, let's not act the fool here. You know what I mean?
like when I start talking about crop tops as well.
Crop tops is an interesting one.
Do you know? I think the idea isn't about nitty gritty. The idea is the overarching message of modesty.
Right. But then, okay.
Well, like,
Agreed.
yes,
It looks-
I know where you're going to
Because
go.
the problem is you have to almost sometimes go to the nitty gritty because
Modesty kind
it
of
looks different for
to-
everybody.
yeah,
Because
fair enough.
somebody's like wearing a tank top and is like, sure, I'm well covered in her head or wherever it is, and because I think there's a line. There's a line of, and here's what I'm saying. The line is there are just horny brothers who don't care about what you're wearing. It's not about modesty for them.
Could be wearing what is those things?
A burqa.
A burqa.
Yeah,
It could
yeah.
be wearing that. They'll
And
still
they're
look at you funny.
Yeah, do you know what I
Bro,
mean?
do you know it's actually so mad in those nations they have adjusted their attraction to ankles because that's how they can see.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what I mean? Like it's
I like the swallow ones or whatever. Like
You have good one-liners today. Said I like the swollen ones.
but like, see, but that's the problem, right? So
Yeah.
like,
Like those type of
there's
men.
those guys here that like perversion is your problem.
Yeah.
Whereas here, there's like, okay, I think we should all collectively be aware of like not causing, because I think the causing part, right? When we talk about causing, these guys on this side, whether you do or you don't, they're already caused. These guys are already
They are the cause.
They're the cause, right? Where on this side, it's like, I do believe personally, again, I balanced it. Smiley is a perfect example of, geez, I think by wearing that you did cause, or you could potentially cause someone to lust.
Yeah.
You know, whereas a girl who's like heavily endowed, if she wore like a low cut
something.
shirt and like her cleavage was like popping out, it's a problem.
And then the other thing is, maybe it might be different. If you can't, it's different. I was going to say, if you can't dress like that to church, why should you dress like that elsewhere? But different context applies to different.
Because if you're in Tenerife,
and even different cultures as well.
Right.
Say you go to church in Florida or Australia, where it's like
hot
all the time.
Yeah.
So I'm sure some of those people that do surfing come in thingies.
BBLs.
What?
Question.
Go for it. I'm curious.
Someone loves God in church.
I wants to get BBL.
Just decides to enhance.
No, I'm asking.
Like,
I'm asking now. Before we go into this BBL conversation, and this might be a bit of a reach.
yeah,
But like hair transplants for guys.
yeah.
So it seems, would you consider them to be the same thing?
I would say different. No,
Okay,
I don't know.
That's the reason. I
Because
asked that.
you're losing your hair.
So a hair transplant is bringing you back to baseline.
What was
What was
right?
BBL is giving you what you never had.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Right.
does that make a difference?
I don't think.
But
I think those are two different
What
things.
is the
personally.
procedure of a BBL? Is it true? Is that the same thing as a fat transfer?
Yeah, I think they transfer fat from, or sometimes
you
they
did have-
transfer,
you did have.
or sometimes they input from like, I don't know what's that thing called?
and stuff.
Yeah, sometimes they input, and it could be, it's dangerous as well.
Yeah, it's quite dangerous. I know. I understand. So, but it's like now I know I'm never the type to be like, is this a sin or is this, because like that's such a stupid question in my opinion.
That's 2015
But
stuff.
like, someone in your church comes and says, "Hey, I'm going to Turkey.
to get BBL.
I'm gonna like enhance my
Why would I will ask them like, why would you want to do that?
just because I like it, like same way. Okay. These questions are only for thinking, not for like this person's wrong, this person's right. Why are you in the gym and why are you trying to make your body look a certain way?
There's a difference.
No, I agree.
Health is a fundamental difference.
Okay, no, wait.
Sometimes it's not. Sometimes people just want to look good to look good.
Like,
though.
Okay,
my-
wait, hold on.
wait. My primary reason, right, for the gym hasn't always been health.
Okay,
It has been to look better.
but you're still not going under general anesthesia
No,
at the risk of death for a
100%.
better body.
No, he's saying that our reason for the BBL is to
Because we're
look
asking-
good,
he
and
said-
our reason to go to gym is to look good as well.
Okay.
So it's the same reason.
Yeah. Now,
Just
she's gone through a different
methods.
procedure. I
Okay.
completely
I
understand.
see what you're saying.
So the person says, "Yeah, I just want to look good."
Yeah.
And then you might ask the question of like, why do you think that will make you look better?
Yeah.
Why do you think having muscles will make you look better? Right. So this person is like rebuttaling everything. Bear in mind, the only difference is that you're
The method.
physically going through this thing, and this person is just getting an injection or whatever they do to do that, going through a crazy procedure. So again, you're asking this question maybe from a Christian perspective or whatever it is. How do you see that after you come to the like, I just want to look good? The person just says, I want to look better. Like again, somebody says, I want to get my teeth done.
Yeah.
Someone says they
I
want.
think those things are like, I don't know, cause like teeth, hair, stuff like that are different from bum and breast.
They are.
Like, those are different, but then I hear what you say. It's like it's still a procedure
it's
that
like
is to look good.
Yeah, I think for me, I'm just like, I lost the point. It's gone.
Because like if I said
Sorry. It's the connotation for me.
yeah.
The connotation of a BBL isn't for the simple. It's not for the simple message of I want to look good as teeth is or as hair is. Do you get me? Majority of the time I've heard, maybe it's my version of the internet, but it's usually kind of like I want to look good, tinged with sexuality attached to it.
Okay.
Do you see what I mean?
Let me flip it.
Okay.
What about a guy? I don't know if this is the thing. Or
But
not.
no, they get 6-pack implants.
No,
chest implants.
not even that. Not even that. What about a guy that says he wants a penis enlargement?
Is that? I don't know. I was gonna say
Because that's not necessarily for everybody.
yes, and it's also not necessarily particularly on display. But I don't know if that's
Say he has he has this.
yeah.
Flip.
Like I think they call it micro
Micropenis,
He
yeah.
has like he can't do anything with it.
Yeah.
He can't.
Right.
He can't
Yeah.
pleasure his wife with nothing. They can't pleasure the 400 women with
That
it.
one, do you know, that one would make, for me, I promise you, if someone said that to me, right, and I don't even know where I stand, like, sort of holistically on this whole thing,
Yeah.
because I've been thinking about it recently.
Well, getting a penis enlargement.
No, man.
That's a good one.
Don't worry about me.
I'm all right.
No, but like, say someone came to me and said that. For me, I think functionality, like, bro, you literally like you're not able to enjoy what you're supposed to enjoy in a sense, you know. So like, I would think functionality immediately.
Yeah.
Whereas, bum enlargement that's not a functional thing. That's an aesthetic thing.
Yeah.
It's about how you look. Where also, for example, so is teeth. Like, for example, I've been thinking, sure, like one day, sure, if I had a lot of bread to get my teeth done like really good, I would consider that. And I mean that from a perspective of like, I'm not really insecure about my teeth, but also like,
And anything to make you look better.
if that makes you look better,
Yeah.
Why not?
sure, why not?
yeah.
You know, why not? So, so then it makes you like, okay, that's acceptable. I'm not. Please, I want this to be very clear. I'm not advocating for BBLs.
Yeah.
I'm just trying
Disclaimer,
to see
heavy disclaimer.
Heavy disclaimer. I'm just trying to see.
Is there justification for it in a sense, or what the thought process would be? It's very interesting. I'm not sure, you know, because and maybe because of kind of my view on it is probably wrong in terms of the whole sexual nature of the reason why people tend to get BBLs.
Yeah.
Because it's like, as you said, like it's not like
It's not Jessica down the road.
and it's not like I actually want to get BBL so my bum can be bigger because it makes me
Sit
X, Y, Z.
better.
Do you know what I mean? It's never that. It's kind
Just
of
to
like,
look better.
I want to look good in a dress, or I want to look good in a bikini. Do you get me?
Yeah.
It's even when like girls that have like big chests, they get breast reduction
Yeah.
because it hurts their back.
Right. That's functionality for me. That's functionality.
Can BBL ever be functionality?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what under what context it would be.
Help you poo better. I know what you're thinking. I know exactly what he's thinking. You know. But sure, I think it's just quite an interesting thing because like I think sure. Well, like I still don't agree. If, for example, if anyone came to me and said,
Yeah,
"Oh,
you wouldn't advise it.
I wouldn't advise it. I'd say like that's
Because you can die from it's literally a life-threatening
I
surgery.
and I would sort of like harp on like, hey, listen, you don't have to have that to be beautiful. Or whatever. But also, you don't have to have your teeth done to be. You don't have to have a hair transplant. Like flip, there's something that's going now in my hair that's I don't think is gonna come back naturally. If I go and straighten it up, you know, am I being a hypocrite to the girl who came to me and said she wants to get a BBL and I said no?
It's a good conversation.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, do you know what I think? For the person that wants to get a BBL, that's harping on wanting to get a BBL. I don't think they would have a conversation in good faith.
Right.
To be completely honest on all aspects
On
of
why they want
Yeah.
to.
on all aspects of this fear, like in terms of like the difference between getting your teeth and your hair done versus getting a bum and a breast and eyebrows. I don't know if they would have a conversation in good faith to be like, actually, there's actually this aspect of what I want to do that's probably not quote unquote pure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because even
Do you get me?
some people that have gone BBLs previously, they now don't want the BBLs anymore.
Yeah. Because they had people.
Because now, remember years ago, not even years ago, a few years ago, it was big bone.
Yeah.
But now people are liking small bone.
Yeah, was it Ozem? Is it?
Maybe in another 10 years, we'll switch over again.
Yeah,
Like,
so
What
like,
happens, bro? We're wearing flares now.
bro,
Baggy trousers, bro.
back in college, we would never
You
wear.
would never think about that.
secondary school,
Bro,
what was
Never.
it? The girls wanted a tie gap.
Yeah. They all want to tie up. Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, that was the thing then.
Why do you want the BBL?
Yeah, I think, and as well, like, what I guess I could ask the person is, what are you consuming?
Right.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Because like, and I would say the same for certain guys as well. If a guy is talking to me and he's just like, it's all about buying Rolex and nice cars, I'm like, yeah, I can already guess the kind of videos you're watching.
Yeah,
I can already guess the kind of things you're consuming.
Sure.
Do you get me? For this to be so ingrained in you and this to be such a desire that you can't even distinguish between like, actually, this is what I want to do for me versus this is what I've been kind of influenced subconsciously to want.
I agree. I would have that same thought process if somebody came to like, because again, I think a lot of things we want is because we've seen it somewhere.
Yeah.
You know,
It looks good somewhere
it looks
else.
good somewhere else, and I hear it, and I think, but that's we're human beings.
Yeah.
Like sort of.
I think today, getting down to your actual true desires, the things, the actual fundamental things that will make you happy, is a lot harder than it would have been a few years ago.
Yeah.
It's a lot harder.
And even everything that we actually want, like everything, it's because we've seen it somewhere else.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Every single thing
Yeah.
that we want, it's because we've seen it somewhere else.
And that's not necessarily a bad thing as
Yeah,
well.
it's just the problem is like when it becomes a bad thing.
When it becomes a bad thing,
It's like you can't really get to the depth of like, why do you actually want? Oh, true. Like, because again, we said when I grew up watching MTV and Kiss, it was girls who were like mad slim, but they didn't have like big bums or anything. So I mean, they were just dancing. You know that those dances they would do back in the day, like
The transitions after.
and so wanting a girl like that back then, it was because I watched those type of things there. Yeah. Wanting a girl who has a big bum thing is because you're watching whatever is on TV now. You know, so like those type of things we would like to say otherwise, but like when we come to the like down to it, these things like they come from
Everyone's
somewhere.
influenced
We're
somewhere.
all
somewhere,
influenced.
Somewhere or somewhere.
Sorry, this is a deeper one, yeah. I've had conversations as of recent, yeah, and I think like, okay, this is what married couples slash like masturbation.
But you're married and you're masturbating
Yes, but
to your videos.
no, okay, if you were into that, or just like, for example, you came home, she's sleeping,
and you just took
and
one out.
you took one out because Flip, you wanted to, but she slept off. You're not gonna wake her up.
You couldn't
wherever it
wait.
is.
You couldn't wait a day. That's my question.
Sure. The conversation I was having was like, how would it make you feel? I'm not saying that I would do something like that, but I'm saying if that was to be the case, say for example you came home and you just couldn't get that, but you were hot all day, and Flip, she was sleeping, and this is the second day in a row you came home, she was sleeping, and you're like, Flip, I know this screams a lack of self-control, but in the context of marriage, what does that look like? Is that
Like, are you masturbating to
your wife?
while she's sleeping?
No. no,
Like in your mind.
Say you
your
want
mind.
something in your mind with your wife.
Past experiences.
Because it's not like you're allowed to lust over your wife,
Yeah.
right? So the images are.
Do you say it's not, or
No,
you
you're
are
allowed, you're allowed.
Okay.
so the images are purely your wife,
Yeah.
whatever it is, and but the thing is, you're pleasuring yourself
Yeah.
to your wife. Is where is the problem there?
Okay,
where is the? I'm just trying to figure.
My question is self-pleasure the wrong thing, or one,
Yeah.
or maybe let's just say your inspiration to self-pleasure, like in terms of what you watch,
yeah.
or who you're thinking about.
I would say because of like my past experiences with like porn,
Yeah.
I would never do that because it could potentially open a door. That okay, now that say she's out of the country now and you're by yourself, because you've done the act, you're now saying, oh, why not just stick on a video now?
Yeah, right.
For
right,
me,
right.
I wouldn't do it. For me,
Would you counteract that by recording your own videos?
that's
potentially
another
mitigate it?
conversation altogether as well.
Do you get me? Like in terms of if you're setting up actual barriers, do you get what I'm trying to
My
say?
broski, for where God is taking me to, no videos.
That's what I'm saying.
Because you can't imagine you leak.
If it leak,
It has to be on a like not digital. Like there's nothing that you can even record it on that will not
Yeah.
leak.
No, you can't. No, but like as in,
Or like a
you
old,
could buy
old school camcorder.
No, you could buy a computer today, and just it never gets connected to the internet. You know that kind of way.
yeah, right. No,
Everything is local. You know that like
yeah, I just want to.
But like that's
Yeah,
imagine. Oh baby, let's do the setup. I want to record. Like that's
yeah,
that's
it's mad.
Yeah.
Because I think about it like,
And it's not like crazy. It's not mad like that. It's not mad.
what do you mean?
Like recording is not like crazy. It's not out of this world.
Yeah. It's not out of the world.
I think
I'm just like, okay. We have to ask ourselves as guys, right? If you ever recorded you and your wife, why one? Yeah, what was the purpose of it?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's one of those things that's out of this world that is crazy.
Okay,
neither do I.
Sure.
Yeah.
But why?
Why? It's not out of this world.
I don't know.
Why? Okay, sure. Why is it okay?
Maybe to learn. Feedback. Feedback.
Hey, that's actually valid.
Maybe to see how you look when you're doing
there's
it.
research.
I don't know.
There's a sense of validity to that, I guess.
Yeah.
Like-
Okay. We'll move faster.
Yeah.
The Judah Smith, pastor, right, Home Church, church home. He said, "Yo, it's a gift that me and my wife have that when I'm traveling, 'cause he travels a lot.
Yeah.
When I'm traveling, like we will just FaceTime and we will self gratify. Yeah.
Yes.
Self-gratify.
Whatever the word is.
Yeah, he said that.
Self-satisfied, maybe.
Yes, but like,
Like
as
themselves.
as in on a FaceTime.
Yeah, like
thing.
he'll be doing this thing, she'll
Like
be doing
now,
nothing.
I don't know what that looks like, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know what
yeah,
that looks like.
yeah.
They could just be like, yes. I could tell you what they're
Ah,
doing.
nah, come on.
Hey,
there has to be.
hey, I'm not assuming.
There has to be a bit of motion there, man. Come on.
Sure,
It's
sure.
not your first time doing it where it will just boom like that. You have to encourage it. You have to encourage it. Do now.
That's the craziest one I've ever heard.
Yeah, you have to encourage yourself. Oh my God.
You do that. You
You
do
have to
that.
encourage yourself.
Bro,
That's
so like
crazy.
say he's encouraging himself, she's encouraging herself.
Yeah.
I love it. That's crazy. But like the more encouraging himself,
Yeah.
like, and he's a pastor and he did it. Now there was a lot of backlash. Like, yo,
yeah.
no way, how dare you? Like,
Yeah.
and so it goes back to your question: is the problem the self gratification, self satisfying yourself,
Yeah.
or is the problem the inspiration? Like, what is the problem?
Yeah.
When it comes to sex within marriage, there's no
boundaries?
line, like there's no boundary, is there?
I don't even want to be. I don't listen.
When it's between you
I
and your
don't-
partner.
I agree. I don't want to be I don't want to sort of like put like images in people's head like too tough. But say they're both in the same room, but they decided to encourage themselves,
Yeah.
With each other.
like with each other.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Like this is the confines of your marriage.
Yeah.
It's a sexual act.
I see what you're saying.
Like,
I see what you're saying.
is it wrong in the bedroom? Because, for example, I'm not going to ask you what you do in your bedroom with your wife. Because That's none of my business. And sure, you're a Christian. I'm a Christian, so I should believe that you're not doing any demonic stuff. Like, you know what I mean? So it's not crazy to me. But then, if you were traveling, I'm gonna ask, oh, bro, like, how do you
deal with that?
How you sorting that out? You know what I mean? And if you were to like, if it's no problem in person, is there a big problem if it's apart? I'm asking the questions not because I believe.
I was saying it's not a problem in person.
Question: is it a problem in person?
I don't know. I just think because of my past with like porn and stuff.
Yeah.
I could never like just do it myself.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Perfect situation. You don't have a pass of porn.
Right.
I don't know.
I'll be honest.
I don't think there's an issue. I don't think there's an issue there.
I don't know.
Personally, David wouldn't do it because of the exact same reason.
Yeah.
It's a door. It's a door.
Gateway, yeah.
I'd like. That's the whole point of like celibacy in dating. Self-control, bro.
Yeah.
Have that whole thing so that even in marriage, if it needs to be the case where you need to be celibate for a season or for a time, you could do it. You know, that's my answer for for this type of thing.
Yeah.
But if somebody didn't have the past that I've had or the tendency to fall into that type of thing, and that was a practice, I just don't know. The category I will put that in is it's your marriage bed.
Yes. I think it begs the question of, okay, so you come home, she's asleep, and you, encourage yourself, right? Okay, so you go away, and you FaceTime and she's asleep.
You go away, right.
And she can't answer the call.
Right.
You encourage yourself.
Yeah.
Where's the line?
Right.
Did you get me?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm with you. I agree.
What are the parameters now that?
So I was saying you can't encourage yourself in any
context.
I don't know the answers, but I'm just saying like
it's interesting.
It begs the question, like what are the, because I think your reason makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Like, well, I guess you guys have the shared thing. Like, I'm not trying to open this door.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
Yeah.
I agree with that as well.
Maybe I will have again. If someone says that they're doing it, I would say be careful because of the
tendency to like.
Yeah.
Imagine your mind is not enough anymore.
Yeah. You
now have to go to videos. And then you now get a subscription.
I just don't think our penises were made for our hands. But then, and this might be a bit sexual, but was it made for
other things?
Yeah.
But then I'm not gonna come to you.
That's why sex within like the confines of marriage is like it's whatever you do.
Right, sure.
But to an extent though.
Right, sure. So
yeah, because some people
we should have a say, right? Or not we should, but we do have a say in like, right, cool. Y'all are like married, so you like do your thing.
Yeah.
But then to an extent, what is the extent?
Like,
and then what does the extent come from? Like, so for example,
because some people believe in straight missionary, no other.
Crazy.
Voila.
No, but yeah. But
did I say I'm a missionary?
No, but like that's the belief of some people. Like that their thing is like, yo, we just do it.
There's others that believe only have
vanilla.
sex to get married. That's it. Only have sex for kids.
That's crazy though. But like this whole BDSM thing,
right?
Obviously, that's a bit somehow. But then some people might just do the light handcuff.
Sure. Now the light handcuff is still
it's still a BDSM.
It's still a BDSM,
but it's like surface level.
Surface level, right? So then, okay, so you go handcuff, like sure. Someone told me that they're doing that in their bedroom. You're kind of like, okay, in my head, it might be something to do with us, right? It doesn't register as crazy, but they told me get tied up, and there's a whole thing here.
Yeah,
we have a whole system here, right?
Chains
I'm thinking that's perversion. Then.
Where my question is,
my problem is, am I putting a metric or sort of a scale to the perversion because
perversion is perversion at the end of the day.
But then,
I was going to ask when does it become
perversion? Because the penis was made for the vagina.
Yeah. Why is it in the mouth?
Sure, why is it in the mouth?
Yeah.
Why is it in the other?
Why is it in the hand? Why is it like? Why is it? Yeah. Why is it like so? So is the perversion? Does the perversion start when the penis stops going into the vagina? Right? Because then.
But then the Bible is not like it doesn't give you step guide
Sure.
on how to have sex. So some people will now say, in the confines of marriage,
Yeah.
Anything goes.
do what you like.
Yeah, right. And I stand with that. I think
Like what that pastor says.
have a conversation. Are you comfortable with this?
Yeah.
If you're comfortable with this, I personally, I've had a conversation with my girl. Like we are at the precipice. We are like Joshua and the children of Israel. We're about to step into the promised land. But like, I had to have a real honest, raw conversation. Like, yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think a lot of my sexual experiences in the past, a lot of my
You have
porn
to
addiction,
we learn.
has like my sexual. The whole thing with sex with me is it comes from a perverse place.
Yeah.
So like,
There's a lot of relearning.
yeah, I'm like, we might be getting into it. I might tell you, I might do something or say something or try and make you do something that you be like,
What?
where did that come from? What's that? You know, so I had to like, I'm unlearning this whole thing. I'm trying to do this.
And you may not even know how ingrained it is.
Yes, that's what I mean. You know, because
Until you get
I might
you
say
start
something
doing
like let's do. And she's like, that's crazy because she never was into porn. She she never had that sort of past.
Yeah.
So she might look at me like you're crazy, and I'm like, I need to check myself. Where is this coming from?
Yeah.
And then, so in our confines of marriage, like I'm gonna have to ask you, sure, are you comfortable with this? Like, sure, it may come from what I've seen, but I had to ask you, are you comfortable with this thing? You know,
And like, this may be a crazy thing to suggest. Or I guess no question is really crazy. But is everything you've seen actually perverse as well?
No, not everything.
right?
Because everything you see, majority of it, you're gonna do it as well.
Do you get me? So
Yeah,
so like
yeah.
it's coming from what you've seen doesn't necessarily mean that it's actually a bad thing.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
Like my take on different positions, like during sex, is
Any
like
position you want.
it's a position. No, should I be like because of all the
No,
that say, like,
but it's
missionary-
literally this
Yeah.
versus this.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
different
yeah,
position
yeah.
to hold your hand.
It's the
Like
same, it's the same thing. It's just different ways of
Yeah.
doing that thing. So I don't think that's the problem.
yeah, at all.
Yeah. It's very interesting.
Very interesting.
Because there's not everyone's sexual life is not going to be the same.
Right.
People like some people are actually okay with missionary.
Right.
That's
just
fine
it.
for them.
Yeah,
like
that's
what
the
do they
thing.
call it? Vanilla, vanilla like surface level sex. But some people might want something else.
Right.
And after a while, if you're having if you're okay with the vanilla sex, after a while you might want something deeper.
Yeah, you might want cocoa.
Which one?
Vanilla and cocoa now. I don't even know.
If you got like okay,
Cacao.
say like for example like sure none of us are vanilla, right? So if we want like for example you're experimenting, you're having fun and doing all these things, then after some time you want to like spice it up, or you want it to look a bit different or feel a bit different. Like I feel like what we're doing right now is having like the conversations that people have, but like even as Christians, but like
Oh yeah.
it's like too taboo to talk about.
Yeah,
Like
100.
say your wife is like, okay, cool, she's enjoying it, but she's like, well, like you have the conversation, babe. What can we do to like make?
Change
I
it
feel like
up.
it's been a bit samey.
Yeah.
What can we do to change it? If she suggests like a machine, as Christians, right? Because this like, there's two sides to this thing, right? There's Christians who are like, you're crazy.
Yeah.
And there's
Do you know what?
Christians who are like,
I think the introduction of that then also begs the question
right.
of what started this conversation.
Go for it again. Say
It begs the question: what started this conversation? What if I'm not here?
right.
Are you using this on your wands?
Yeah.
Is this machine is this only used when we're together?
Yeah.
I think that's a conversation that can be had. That only uses while we're actually engaging.
Yeah.
Because you're never going to match a machine.
Yeah.
no matter how good you think you are, you're never gonna match.
You're not
match
moving
the-
at 100
match the
BPM a
machine.
minute. Like,
Right.
So it's kind of like I don't see it. What was that? Got like a shock.
Oh, really?
Like shock. Like I don't think as Christians, machines are out of the. You shouldn't use them. Don't think if it enhances your sex life, why not?
yeah.
Like
Yeah. Again, I think I would maybe stand on like it's your marriage bed.
Your bad, yeah.
they bleed though.
Yeah. I think I'll just be more sort of like it's your marriage bed. Sure.
Do what?
Whatever.
Like
it is.
if you're convicted by it,
Sure, convictions.
Yeah.
I'm sure some people are convicted by it.
I think
To
that,
not
that could
do
be,
more than missionary.
yeah, that could be the metric of determining your
But that's
barriers.
crazy though.
Yeah.
Missionary for the rest of your life. Damn.
What's a dab? But yeah, sure. Listen, let's wrap it up anyways.
Where's your head up, boys?
My head is
You're
flip.
on the precipice, are we?
Bro,
This
I'm not
guy,
gonna-
I can never forget what he said. Like, was it like 2 weeks ago? Like the recent one, not the recent one, the one before the recent one.
What's it?
This guy said he'll have dollar bills in his house.
Sure.
That will just be for him and
Sure,
his
why
wife.
Sure enough. And that's again between me and my wife.
Oh,
Nobody needs to know what's happening. But now that's sure. Like, bro, that's even the last thing on my mind. I'm not even gonna lie to you. On a real sort of thing, the mountain is the last thing on my mind right now. Too many things on my mind, bro. See this thing? You see this marriage something? Not marriage. This wedding something.
Yeah, in the thick of it.
Take of it, but sure, we'll get
Boiling.
there. Bro, we had to like. Do you know what? Let me even just say this: if you got this far, and we're good friends or like close, let me just tell you, right? The venue told us to like. Sorry, our event planner, right, told us like, Flip, you might have too many people for your wedding because the venue doesn't even hold
Oh, long.
the amount of people you wanted in your wedding.
Long.
And we only found out last week.
So are you in search
That's
for
the
a
court
new wedding?
numbers, isn't it?
No, we can't do a new venue. We already paid like we would have to pay a lump sum to cancel that. So
So what you're basically
here's what I'm saying.
saying
Here's what I'm saying to you. Like, if you expect it to be,
and you haven't gotten invited to this point.
There's a Thanksgiving on Sunday though.
Come on,
where is it
come on,
happening?
celebrate with
No,
them.
genuinely, I'm actually doing the Thanksgiving like as in like just like a hey, listen, like because we are limited now, and people don't understand this, right? Because sometimes people get upset.
People understand, they just don't care.
No, they
Sure.
don't. They don't understand.
No.
Because you're around people that got married, so you understand the expense of
Yeah.
weddings.
Okay, some people just don't know.
don't know the expense of weddings.
And this is not only an expense thing. This is like, all right, cool. Like this right now is purely a capacity thing.
Alright.
Like
There's no space for you.
there's actually no space.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to get you to come to my wedding above her mom's like best friend,
yeah,
or
yeah,
do you know what I mean? Like so you have to think about it. People don't think about this then. First, if someone like me, my church, her church. We're not just people that attend church. We work in church.
Yeah.
All the people that she works with in church, blah, blah, blah. Family. And family extends. You might have a girl who has a large family. You know, all her cousins, all her... So those people are priority, right? I have a team. You know, my team, my flipping, you know, my church, I started Open Heavens. My mom has a church. I now go to...
Yeah.
There's people that, you know, all type of things there. Like, people that are very close to you. When you join that together, you're already at, like, what, 80? You know what I mean? Like, very easily. Do you know what I mean?
80 is a light number as well.
I said 180.
180.
Yeah,
okay,
180.
okay,
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, very easily.
Yeah.
And then your parents should bring their people,
Yeah.
right? So then you have that sort of number. So I'm like, people don't think about who needs to come first before you.
Yeah.
The LCO.
So you-
I know you. I should
be there, you know?
You're overestimating your position in my life. Bro.
Yeah, so I just thought I'd...
And like, you're important to me, bro. Like,
Yeah, you are. No, you are. But like, if you're not at my wedding, doesn't mean like you're not important to me.
yeah.
That's all. Just putting that out there. Sure, time to go.
Where's your head up?
My head's
I like him. Sorry, go.
no, what is it?
I like when she wears my stuff. You look good.
No, that's the thing as well, dude.
It is a thing.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
When she wears your bro,
it's a thing.
I think one time she wore my whole tracksuit.
Yeah.
She wore something, but she wore my whole tracksuit. I was like, flip. Like you actually look cool in it.
I wish that could happen for me.
Your chick is too big, bro.
When my shirts and only my shirts. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Okay.
My head is at.
I didn't say where my head's at yet, sir.
No, you go last.
That's not my head, but that's not where my head's at.
OCX, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was life changing,
Bro.
Yeah.
Serious.
I think it was crazy.
Davin's message was cold.
Bro,
Flip.
When you did the word sport thing, I said that's Bible study.
Bro,
That's
was
serious Bible study.
Yeah. That is message. Your message on Friday as well. Cold.
Bro.
6 P's. Cold.
Yeah, bro, 6 piece.
It's cold.
Nah,
But that's where my head's. I'm still in that
bro.
place.
That's racist.
Where's your head at?
I design websites now. If you need a website,
Was it OE Designs?
I give you good price for good websites. Good price. OE.DESIGNX on Insta.
See.
Show me a DM. I
Yeah.
design good websites for a good price.
Anyways, man. So again, I think this is week 2. We're back.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll see
We're
you
flowing.
week 3. We're flowing.
And we're posting on socials as well now. So
Yeah, so you guys get on it,
like,
comments,
comments,
pushes,
everything.
Yeah, let's
get back to where we
let's
were.
get back to, yeah. Love.
In a bit.
Love.